In our strength, we are independent and isolated, are masters of our own fate. In our weakness, we are dependent and bound, and become unwilling instruments of fate. Carl Gustav Jung. Do you ever catch yourself thinking, maybe I'm not strong enough to handle this, but then realize you're still standing, still moving forward, and still finding ways to cope? Here's the truth. The very fact that you're having certain thoughts, yes, the ones you sometimes brush off, could be proof that you are emotionally stronger than you give yourself credit for. And today, we're going to uncover 10 powerful thoughts you might be having that silently reveal your resilience. Stay tuned, because by the end, you might just see yourself in a completely different light. 1. This is tough, but I'll get through it. That simple thought, acknowledging the struggle, yet believing in your ability to endure, is the foundation of resilience. Psychologists call this adaptive coping. You're facing reality without denying it, but you're also holding on to hope. Have you ever surprised yourself by getting through something you once thought was impossible? What was it? 2. I don't know everything, and that's okay. Admitting you don't have all the answers isn't weakness, it's strength. It shows humility and openness to growth. Research from Harvard highlights that people who embrace intellectual humility tend to learn faster and adapt better to change. Do you find it easier to say, I don't know now than you did 5 years ago? 3. I made a mistake, but I can learn from it. Instead of beating yourself up endlessly, you're shifting toward growth. In psychology, this is known as a growth mindset, the belief that mistakes are stepping stones, not permanent scars. When was the last time a mistake actually taught you something valuable? Share it in the comments. You might inspire someone else. 4. Not everyone has to like me, and that's fine. This thought signals self-acceptance. Studies show that people who release the need for universal approval experience lower stress and higher well-being. Be honest. Are you more concerned about being respected or being liked? 5. I need to take a break. Recognizing your limits is not weakness. It's emotional intelligence. Think about it. Machines break down without rest, and so do humans. Setting boundaries and giving yourself permission to pause is a sign of self-awareness and long-term resilience. Do you feel guilty when you rest, or do you see it as part of productivity? 6. This feeling won't last forever. Whether it's sadness, anxiety, or frustration, telling yourself that emotions are temporary is an incredibly powerful mental shift. Neuroscience backs this up. Emotions typically peak and fade within 90 seconds, unless we fuel them with rumination. What helps you ride out tough emotions? Distraction, journaling, talking to someone or something else. 7. I can't control everything, and that's okay. The moment you let go of the illusion of control, you actually gain freedom. This mindset aligns with principles from Stoic philosophy and modern psychology. Focus on what's in your power and release what isn't. What is one thing you stopped stressing over because you realized it wasn't in your control? 8. I deserve better. Whether it's in relationships, work, or self-care, thinking this shows self-respect. According to research on boundaries and well-being, knowing your worth is directly tied to healthier relationships and higher self-esteem. When was the last time you said no to something because you knew you deserved better? 9. I'm grateful for what I have. Gratitude isn't just a cliche. It's neuroscience-backed. Practicing gratitude rewires your brain, boosting dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals. If you catch yourself being thankful, even for small things, you're emotionally stronger than you realize. What's one small thing you're grateful for today? 10. I'm still here. I'm still trying. Sometimes the strongest thought isn't poetic or profound. It's simply recognizing your persistence. Endurance, especially in silence, is one of the clearest signs of emotional strength. Have you ever looked back and realized your resilience only made sense in hindsight? So, Did you recognize yourself in any of these thoughts? Because if you did, here's the takeaway. Emotional strength isn't about never struggling. It is about the mindset you bring to your struggles. You don't need to be fearless. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep showing up, learning, and growing. And if you've had any of these thoughts, it means you're already stronger than you think. If this video resonated with you, drop a comment with the thought that hit home the most. And if you know someone who doubts their own strength, share this with them. It might be the reminder they need today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more uplifting content like this. And remember, strength isn't about never falling. It's about always choosing to rise.